Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this wig that you see on my head now, don't worry, she's gonna be fixed. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I want to show you guys how I make a wig that doesn't fit my head look like it fits my head. So I'm just gonna take this wig off. Oh my gosh, it snatched the back of my edges. Alright, so this is my glorious, very complicated pattern. 2 French braids, nothing spectacular. So this hair is from ChinaHairMall. They sell wigs and I believe bundles, but the majority of the stuff on the website is wigs. So this wig that I have is the lace front Indian Remy hair loose wavy, and the wig style is LFW04, and the wig does honestly look exactly like the photo. So the wig that I have is in 22 inches, the density is 150, and the hair color is actually a 1, so it is jet black. So they did pre-dye it jet black for me, which I did ask them to do, but I will talk about in a second why I wish I didn't ask them to do that. I mean, this is what the box looks like when you open it up. Inside I just got 2 wig caps. I got a pamphlet on how you can care for the wig, so wash it, cut it, and style it. And then I also got a paper on all the specs. So a couple other specs are the size is a medium average size, the lace color is medium brown, the cap construction is lace front wig, adjustable straps, and combs. Also, they have some promotions. You get 20% off factory direct sales price, all lace wigs and wig hair bundles, and also extreme deals every day, like 35% off. So that's really good. So I did already cut off the lace, and this is what the wig is looking like. This is what the cap looks like. So I had it in my mind to dye, to bleach the lace so that the knots wouldn't be black. And I bleached the lace, and the only thing that bleached were, you see these little like brown spots, the only bleach right here and somewhat around the perimeter, but nowhere else. I put bleach all in here and nothing bleached, and I was like, what's going on? So I contacted Monica, that's the person that I spoke to, Monica Lee, and she told me that since the hair was already dyed black that I could not bleach the lace. So if you plan on bleaching the lace, don't get the custom color black because the knots won't bleach. I tried doing it. I left the bleach on for super long and nothing happened. You guys can see the knots are still black. But yeah, and also I find this with some wig companies, even though I get a medium, the wig will still be too small for my head, and I don't have a big head. I get a medium in other wig companies, and the medium is like an average size, so that fits pretty much perfectly to my head. But for some reason I think it's the lace. I think the lace front part is a little too small.
Okay, so I'm just taking this black wig cap and I'm just sticking this over my 2 braids. You really don't need a complicated braiding pattern as long as your braids are flat. So this is what the wig looks like on the inside, and here I'm showing you guys how the lace doesn't really fit onto my head. And I'm also just going to be taking those combs and just clipping them to my head as well. So I'm just showing you guys where the lace lands on my head. It's a little too far back, so I'm not able to have that snatched like what frontal look, so you guys will be able to know there's a frontal there. So I'm just taking out a little bit of my edges, and I'm also going to tuck the sides of the wig back because sometimes these little flaps like to flop out and you can see all that exposed lace, and you don't want that. Okay, so what I'm doing now is, guys, I don't own a spray bottle. I was taking my comb and dipping it in the water, and then I ended up taking some detangler and just running it through the hair because the top of the wig, it was a little too big for my liking. I wanted it to lay a little bit flatter, so I just went in there and added some water, or you can add some mousse or some type of curly or wavy product, but I didn't want to put any like heavy product in here because I wanted to show you guys what the hair actually looks like when it got wet. And also, you really don't need any product when it comes to this hair. All you really need is water. So now to just really customize and make the front look more natural, I just took some edge control, which I believe is by the Main Choice, and this edge brush, and I just kind of pulled out my edges and just slicked them down and just made some little baby hairs and just made it look a lot more natural. So you guys can see from before, the front the hairline looks 10 times better and doesn't look as wiggish.
Alright, so I sped up that last part so that this video wouldn't be super long, but as you guys saw, I just took out a little bit of hair from the sides and tucked the lace back, and it looks pretty good now. Also, if your lace is still peeking through, you can take black shadow and kind of black out the lace as well. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is this wig is pre-plucked, so you guys can see it's a lot thinner in the front. It would look a lot more natural if if the knots were bleached and they weren't black, it would look a lot more natural. So yeah, this hair has like a wavy texture to it, and I really love it. I think I'm going to wear this hair a lot during the summer, so it looks like I just got up and went. I didn't have a spray bottle, that's why I was using water, and then inside of this bottle it's just like detangler. But if you have a spray bottle, all you have to do is just wet this hair. This hair doesn't really need any product in it unless you want it to be like super defined. You might want to use like some mousse or something, but just a little bit of water and I think it looks fine. So this is where the 22 inches goes on me. I don't think I'm going to cut it. I actually really like the length. And yeah, overall, I really do like this hair. I think it's really pretty. It's really nice and soft as well. And now it is starting to shed a little bit. That might be from me bleaching the front part of it, but I didn't cut, or I didn't cut anything except for the lace in the front. But yeah, overall, I really like this wig. I really like this company. My only issue is, I guess it's kind of my fault because I should have measured my head. So make sure that you measure your head before you order a wig, because I would hate for one of you to order a wig and the wig be too small. I'm not sure about the return policy, but yeah, make sure that you measure your head before you get a wig, because you guys can see, even though I usually wear a medium, which is an average size, the wig was still too small for my head. But yeah, I really love this texture. If you guys want to see how this straightens, I can definitely do a video on how this straightens and how it holds up straight as well as curly. But yeah, I really love this loose wave, and I think this is gonna be so pretty for the summertime. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave all the links for this hair down below in the description box below. Again, thank you so much to Monica. She was really sweet and very patient with me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes, 'cause they never tell me.